Close up, you know, that camera. Well, we're going to get some weather today, not severe weather.
Nope.
Amy Williams in the WRAL Severe Weather Center right now. We'll get some spring showers, shall we?
Right, yeah, we might have a few isolated rumbles of thunder as well. It's the timing that's key with this event. It comes right during the afternoon bus ride home for the kids and during the evening commute. And so we issued the weather alert day because it could impact roads as you're trying to get home today. So we're talking about later this afternoon through the evening. We'll have some scattered showers and some isolated storms. We could have ponding on area roads, and this is for the entire viewing area today. So here's where the cold front is right now. It doesn't look very impressive, but there is some upper level energy that could spark some of these showers and storms and get them developing later on this afternoon as temperatures start to warm up a bit. We still expect showers and a few isolated storms to develop later on this afternoon. So here's 2 o'clock this afternoon. We'll have some hit and miss showers and storms in the western half of the viewing area. By 4 o'clock, it's scattered in nature. The heaviest rain might be in the eastern part of our viewing area. 5 o'clock this evening, it's the eastern half of the viewing area that has the best chance for some of those heavier downpours. And then by 7 o'clock, these showers and isolated storms start to move out of our eastern communities, and it will dry out overnight tonight. It'll be breezy and cooler with temperatures in the upper 30s and low 40s. A look at how much rain we could get, anywhere from about 1/10 of an inch in this shaded region here, about 1/4 of an inch in this area, and maybe a few isolated spots that get up to 1/2 an inch. You'd have to get under one of those heavier cells to see that. We do have a new drought monitor in, and the drought did improve compared to what it was last week, so that's good news. We're looking pretty good right now, and that's all because of the rain. Remember the event we had Sunday with the weather alert day on Sunday as well? Well, that rain really improved the drought situation. It's not over for us, but we're seeing some improvements. We're at about 2 inches so far for the month of March. We're about 1/2 an inch below normal for the month, but we'll catch up with at least some of that today. This is a live look at the WRAL gardens. Beautiful out there. The crews are out there working in the gardens today, and it is gorgeous. Things are starting to bloom, really starting to look pretty out there. Temperatures are very comfortable. It's 70 in Cary and Raleigh, 68 degrees right now in Garner. It's 68 in Knightdale, 67 in Chapel Hill, and 70 in Holly Springs. But there is a bit of a wind to contend with. We have gusts at 31 miles per hour in Fayetteville, 23-mile-per-hour gusts in Raleigh, 25-mile-per-hour gusts in Roxborough. And it stays pretty breezy overnight tonight and into tomorrow as well. We could have gusts 30 to 35 miles per hour overnight tonight and through tomorrow. This is a look at the hour-by-hour forecast for today. So highs will climb into the low 70s. We'll have some of these scattered showers and storms this afternoon and this evening. Again, we do not expect severe weather, but we could have some ponding on area roads. Temperatures will start to drop back down into the 50s as we head into the evening. Skies start to clear, and it will turn chilly tonight. I wouldn't rule out some patchy frost, but it is not going to be widespread. It would only be in some of the outlying typical cooler spots across the area. We'll probably get down to around 40 in and around the Triangle tonight, and then 63 tomorrow, a little breezy, lots of sunshine. So it's a cooler day tomorrow, but look at the weekend. Fabulous weather for Saturday and Sunday. Lots of sunshine with highs in the low 70s. So outdoor plans definitely a go for this weekend. We do have a little bit of rain back in the forecast Monday, but looking pretty good as we head into Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm talking about snow in the mountains in the next half hour. I'll have more on that.
How about that? All right, but looking for, there's water there, there's nature, they connect with nature. The Finns prioritize work-life balance. They have generous paid time off policies as well as family leave policies. So, you know, that makes people happy.
We have room for improvement.
Always striving to improve, to do more. And weather-wise, we'll just have to kind of get through these next few hours, especially when the rain comes. Meteorologist Amy Wilmeth in the WRAL Severe Weather Center. I know our weekend looks great.
It does. That is something to look forward to. I know I'm looking forward to getting outside this weekend. I'll have more on what you can expect for Saturday and Sunday coming up. But we do have this front moving through. It's a WRAL Weather Alert day because as it moves through, we'll have enough energy in place that we'll have some showers, a few isolated storms during the evening commute. And notice back to the south and west of us, we're starting to see some activity in South Carolina that's lifting to the north and east. And while it doesn't look very impressive right now, if you look in the upper levels of the atmosphere at our jet stream, there's some pretty strong energy in the upper levels of the atmosphere. And that's why we still think we are going to get some showers and some storms, but it's just not going to arrive until a little bit later in the afternoon and evening. So the highest rain chances will be from around 2 or 3 o'clock this afternoon until around 6 or 7 7 o'clock this evening, and then the rain moves out, drier air will work in, and it will be with us through the weekend. But on the back side of the system, we've been showing you video of some of the snow. They had it in the Midwest, they have it in Michigan right now. The cold side of the system, there's enough moisture in place in the North Carolina mountains. We could see a little bit of snow overnight tonight. It's not going to be much. It's probably going to be less than an inch, but they could get some snow over western North Carolina. Look at this image, this live picture from downtown Raleigh. Camera shaking here. The flag's really blowing there. It's 70 right now. Winds are out of the south, sustained at 15 miles per hour, but gusting to 23 miles per hour. 29 mile per hour gusts right now in Fayetteville. So pretty windy out there today. The winds will stay rather blustery through the day today, and then overnight tonight it stays breezy. This is Friday morning at 8 a.m. It's a breezy start to the day and stays breezy throughout the day with gusts up to about 20 miles per hour. And it could stay rather breezy into Saturday. So a few days of some gusty winds. Also behind the front, I mentioned the colder air that moves in. This is for Friday morning. We could have some patchy frost in some outlying areas. I do not think it's going to be widespread. I think the low temperature in and around the triangle, probably around 40, but some of those outlying spots could get down to around 36, 37. So can't rule out the potential for some patchy frost in some of the outlying areas. It'll be a chilly start to the day on Friday with temperatures in the low 40s for most of us. And then it stays pretty cool in the afternoon. We'll have a lot of sunshine. It's a beautiful day, a high temperature of 63. And then this weekend, Renee mentioned it, it's going to be beautiful both days, Saturday and Sunday. Sunshine both days, just a few clouds, and temperatures will be in the 70s. The NC Courage, their home opener is Saturday at 7 o'clock, and this is great soccer weather. 68 at 7 o'clock when the game gets underway. We'll be in the low 60s by 9 o'clock and upper 50s by 11 o'clock, but really nice weather for their first home game of the season. It's a weather alert day today. We have those storms through the evening, and then once we get to Friday, it is cooler and then beautiful over the weekend. We do have some more rain on the way as we head into Monday, though.